Alright, so what is good, everybody on YouTube? This is of course your boy B, Bullet RC, coming to you guys again with and today we got a review on the Jordan Apex Utility, and this is a shoe that I really wanted to get up here and really dig and really praise, and was hoping that was going to be a new silhouette from JB that I was going to really dig, but unfortunately after putting them on, or rather struggling to put them on my feet, I'm a little iffy on it, and I guess with the review you guys will see why. Now this shoe is basically a new version of the Air Jordan 1 with a utility make, and also it's kind of like a hybrid React sneaker mixed with the Jordan 1 mixed with the Flyknit. Now I was gonna take a Flyknit shoe, Air Jordan 1, and just boom, poof them, make a little edit and show you guys Apex, but unfortunately I let go of all my Flyknit Air Jordan 1s, and that was because although I love the fit, I love the feel, they're super comfortable, I have the OG joints behind me, the leather joints, and I found myself, I'm not gonna wear the Flyknit version over the leather version any day, so I just went ahead and let those go because I wasn't really rocking them. But now that you guys understand all that, let's get to the shoe. Blam! And as you guys can see, this is the box that they come in, a little bit different, actually a lot of bit different. Jumpman on the top, 0023. The label on this one reads Jordan Apex Utility. These do retail at $200 off the hip, and the color code on this one is black and black university red, which in my opinion, from what I've seen, this is the best colorway of this particular shoe. Now to go ahead and get inside the box, we get to the actual shoe itself. Nothing too crazy going on with the inside of the box. Just says Jumpman 0023, inspired by greatness, designed for flight, and that is also on the shoe as well. So let me just take these shoes out of the box and go ahead and toss it in the bag. And here they are, the Jordan Apex Utility. I was assuming that this was going to be like one of those proto models, because it definitely has that prototype feel, and I can say that finally, I will link it down below, but on the Nike sneaker page, I have it right here, they actually have finally said what this material is called, and the material is called a translucent woven neck skin upper, and I'm reading off right here, it's on the Nike sneaker page. So this is a translucent woven neck skin upper on the upper of the shoe, but we'll get more into that in a second. The big thing about this is the React. Now the full sole on this shoe is React. There are some kind of little cutouts on the sole with another material behind it. I'm assuming that's just more React foam, because I will say that this is a very comfortable shoe. Once you actually get them on, super comfortable, and you can actually go true to size. That's going to be the perfect fit for these. Now similar to the Element React or any type of React shoe, you do have like this really crazy looking molded sole. Now the official name on the Nike sneakers page is a computational herringbone sole. That's a big word. Computational herringbone sole on the bottom of these. And all in all, to this day, React foam has not failed me. Now there is one thing I noticed with this shoe, is that I haven't worn it for a full day at all yet, only for the on feet, and the midsole already shows sign of creasing. Now I went back and checked my Element React 87s that I've worn probably 4 or 5 times, and the actual creasing on the sole in that shoe is not as bad on this one. And like I said, I haven't even worn these for a full day. I've just put them on for the on feet. Now hopping into the uppers, we get into that neck skin translucent woven upper, and that is, I feel like that's going to be really the make or break for this shoe. Some people don't dig the Element React for that reason, for this clear upper, and it definitely gives it that kind of futuristic look, and me personally, I like the look of it. It's interesting, it's eye-catching, and I feel like it works as a plus for this shoe and a minus depending on who you are, especially with this stitching on the outside for where they have this back strap at. Now there's 2 sets of stripping that are very apparent on the outside of the shoe and the inside of the shoe, that more so lend it to that prototype or that proto name, which is why I'm surprised this isn't like a proto Jordan Apex Utility. Now this is a double layer sneaker, so to add for that comfiness, that coziness, underneath of this does house a full Air Jordan 1 Flyknit. There's a Flyknit Jordan 1 underneath of this, and that's why when I bought these in a size 12, I wasn't sure if it was going to fit big, because I think the Flyknit ones fit big, but these, with the way they're made, true to size, once again, is the best way to go. Now there is a little Jumpman hit right here on the neck skin upper. You also have this big strap that goes around the outside to the heel to the medial side of the shoe, and that's supposed to help with lockdown. Now that doesn't really get in the way of you putting on the shoe. What really gets gets in the way of you getting on this shoe easily is the way that they did the eye stays for the laces on this shoe. Now they do still have the somewhat waxed laces on this sneaker. Now the way they did the lacing system is that since you can't really, I would assume that you can't really poke holes right into this upper, like this next skin upper, because eventually I feel like it would tear straight out. So what they've gone and done is kind of reinforced it, and they call it a webbing loop eye stay, and you guys can see that all around the top of the shoe. Now this works fine once you have the shoe on, but I literally am gonna speed up a clip of me putting on this shoe, and I was literally getting angry and irritated doing this review because that got in the way of me putting, you guys know I do multiple jeans, so taking this shoe on and off was a pain. It is a major pain, and that is one of my big downsides about it, is that I've loosened them up. Fuck. The only way to really get them on is you have to super loosen them up before you put them on, and I mean that's not exactly a bad thing, but even with them loose, it wasn't like it was an easy slip-on fit. I was still having a little bit of trouble. Now on the inside, you guys might have noticed some numbers and letters, and that's actually the longitude and latitude to Nike World headquarters in Beaverton, Oregon. So that's a cool little detail on the shoe. You also have these visitor pull tabs on the tongue as well as back here on the heel, with some added little bit of suede or nubuck with a Jordan logo back here, which I like those little bit of extra details and materials. Those little bit of looks definitely help with this shoe. Now with this being a double layered shoe, you guys are gonna notice on the tongue there is a button that you can snap or you can unsnap it. And what I felt the best look for the shoe is I like having it unsnapped, because if the shoe is snapped and you put it on, the tongue is actually kind of scrunched up. Like down here will be scrunched up. So if you do want to snap the tongue, the best way to do it is unsnap it from the upper, put the shoe on, and then snap it back. And that's going to help with the tongue getting kind of bunched up on the top of your foot. Now y'all are gonna notice too that one of these shoes is laced up and one isn't. I unlaced this one just so I could kind of give you guys details on the inside, kind of try to peel the layers back so you can actually see what's going on underneath. There really isn't a lot really holding the next skin upper to the Flyknit Jordan 1 itself. Is once again more of a sheath, more of a cover for the sneaker, but you do have on the inside Jumpman 23, inspired by greatness, designed for flight. The same thing that you guys see on the top of the box is on the left side and the right side of the clear part of the tongue. On the insole, they just say Jumpman, not too much else really going on the inside of the shoe. And there is still the leather guts from the Flyknit Air Jordan 1, a detail that I really dug. So overall, comfort wise, I mean, you get your true size, bruh. These are clean, they're comfortable, and I would say comfort wise, like 10 out of 10. I love the comfort. My only problem was, once again, putting the shoe on is a pain, bro. It took me a solid minute to a minute 30 seconds, maybe even 2 minutes to put them on. And that doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're looking to grab something like, oh yeah, I'm about to walk out the house, let me grab something real quick. Knowing that it's gonna be a pain to put the shoe on, it will hurt the shoe in the long run. That's why I like the SFAF 1. Y'all know I love the SFAF 1, but the main problem with that is putting the shoe on and taking the shoe off. It's a pain. So I don't wear them as much as I would like to. Just because when I want to go put a shoe on, I just want to put it on and keep it moving. Not have to be like, fuck, I gotta put the shoe on now. Shit, let me sit down. Let me unloosen them all the way. Let me put them on. Struggle putting them on. Okay, I got them on. Let me lace them up. Oh, I'm gonna have to take these joints off too, and then I'm gonna have to put them back on. Like, that's a real problem with these. So listen, man, that is my full review for the Jordan Apex Utility. It was a sneaker that I really wanted to like, and I do like the look of it. I think they look best with like the camo pants I usually wear. Any pants is kind of like looser, but has a tight ankle that you can kind of cinch up. I think it looks the best with these. Jeans are kind of with this one, so I think any good pair of maybe Jordan flight pants or a good pair of jogging pants, sweats are gonna be great with these. But listen, I've talked you guys' heads off. You guys kind of get why I'm so iffy on these. There's pros and there's cons. I'm gonna leave y'all with this on feet, and y'all let me know how you feel about these. So much love to all the fan followers and of course supporters. You guys can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, Snapchat. The Snapchat is bull.cb, by the way. Here, there, blah blah, of course, bullet RC, and I'm gonna see you on the next video.
dash shit ninja, the schedule busy. My head in a hoodie, my shorty a goodie. My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Worked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, this going crazy.
If you don't hear their drops, then this is not a true exclusive.
They make my money and then come Illuminati. With all this golden tattoos on my body, I don't fly shotty when we hop in the Rari. Because it's mine since I wanted, I buy it. Get up with me at the Double Tree. I'ma learn you something, Professor Ogilvy. I got weed and plugs and they overseas. Most of hoes and they running cheap. I'ma ball hard like a Laker. I'ma smash off in the shaker. My garage is like an acre. Smoking do-si-do like I'm a baker.
Sprite. We like doing drugs in the night. Black out all, that's for the night. In the six, brand new whip.
My cousins are crazy, my cousins like boogie. Life is amazing, it is what it should be. Been here for 10, but I feel like a rookie. I tell her look up, cause it's snowing in Tootsie. Worked for 3 years, man, you can't even book me. It's me and Lil Baby, this going crazy. Weezy produced it, and Weezy had made me, and she held it down, so she got him a second. Your Money Records, the Army, the Navy. It ran me 10,000, I threw it like Brady. Foreign is yellow like Tracy and Katie. I trusted my they never betrayed me.
You can't fuck a hater. I'ma turn up the compensator. Then might cop a new Mercedes. They gon' buy me some Versace. I'm ignorant, ayy, just like a nigga. I'm in the shit and I'm all by my fingers. I'm lit again, I'm like Meek in the winter. I'm in the Benz and the seats feeling tender. I'm on top, you can't knock me down. Yeah, we on go while we push to the ground. Top of foes while we smoking on pounds. No more stressing in my bank account.
Fuck, faded all the time. Once I stay alone, I feel like I'm losing my mind. Remember who I am, I grab my phone and fuck a dime. And I do this all the time. It's Jurassic, money is elastic. How's I stretch it off? Fuck a plastic. Fucking on your thought and then I turn that hoe to pasta.
Did all the favors, they never repay me. It worked in my favor, cause nobody said
no work, got no keys.
The Empire.
No stash, please. Soon as you can go, leave. Got M's in the bank like S and D. Cartier glasses, I won't even Pikachu. Yellow Ferrari like Pikachu. I got my way in and watching what he gon' do. Tryna be what I do, tryna steal my moves. 2500 for a new pair of tennis shoes. The same price like a million never come finish you.
I'ma stand up, yeah, I can't stand down. Black getting high, be the fans out. One fuck on me, that can't stand now. Double like a shadow, let blam blow. I'm not used to losing. This shit can get confusing. You cruising for a bruising. If you don't fuck with my music, they can't drill like me. Pull to the club, get a bit like me. Hey, yeah, lean on me. Just don't spill that drink on me. Hey, you gotta believe in me. Now you wanna show that R.I.P.
Zannies give me happy. Walk inside the bank, they put my money in the bag.